What is going on, Libra? ToShae B336 Tarot here. How are y'all doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. All right. Of course, y'all, with the sage, setting the intention to cleanse, remove, protect, and purify our space, our energy, the cards, our auric fields of any and all negativity, negative energy, low vibrational energy, sent intentionally or unintentionally from those known and unknown, including ourselves. Libra, coming in with your December 2021 vibe and energy forecast. Y'all, we finishing out the year. We are almost done. We are almost stepping into a new year, right? So it's exciting. But before we jump into the cards, let's go ahead and get our meditation done so that we can continue to cleanse the energy. And also make us receptive to the messages and wisdom and guidance that Spirit wants to give us. Okay, let's go, y'all. All right, Libra. So I hope y'all are doing fantastic, y'all. In the meditation right then, I just heard like growth and rebirth. Everybody's going through some stage of transformation right now. Everybody's going through some stage of releasing and letting go, right? So that we can move forward, making room for new things, new energy to come in, new manifestations, new abundance. We're all getting the same energy, right? So we're going to go ahead and jump in with spirit guides, ancestors, and angels, y'all. Y'all know we're starting off with our mind, body, and spirit oracle cards. This is a general reading, y'all, not a one-to-one reading. So take what resonates for you, leave what does not. That will be for another Libra, okay? You can use this for your sun, your moon, your rising, or your Venus. Any other aspect of your chart, you can watch for somebody else. And even if you don't have any Libra in your chart, it doesn't matter, because whenever you found this message was meant to find you. And you can get a message from every message. So something may resonate for you, right? Very good, y'all. So we're going to jump in and see what Spirit has to say to us, Libra. Very transformative time. A lot of transformation is happening for all of us. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful process. All right. And also, while we're getting these oracle cards out here, if this reading resonates with you on any level, make sure you hit the like button for me, okay, y'all? Because it helps. Do y'all want this? Oh, they said yes. It was a card that was left on the desk. I don't know what it is because it was face down. So we're going to take both of them. Now, hey, if they say it, I do it, right? So we are, if it does resonate with you on any level, make sure you hit the thumbs up, right? So everybody can get this word, any messages that anybody needs to receive, because that is the goal, spreading love, light, and healing energy, right? Let's get our guidance cards out here, y'all. And of course, we're going to jump into the Celtic Cross after we get our oracle cards out the way. And I'm adding something different. I'm also going to add in a section to just see how Spirit is helping you, Libra. Yeah, they said this is fine. I had to make sure. Wait a minute, Spirit. Okay, I was making sure. They said nope, not them. All right. So we do have two cards in the body space, y'all. So we're going to see what is going on for y'all for the rest of December. Okay, Libra, here we go. So starting off with the mind space, y'all, you have open your heart, Archangel Samuel, It's so funny. I actually pulled him in a different deck. I pulled him in the energy oracles today. Thank you, Shamuel, for removing the barriers around my heart. This is being opening to message, opening your heart chakra, really opening yourself up to these new beginnings, these new opportunities. Like this is divinely led. Spirit is saying, let this go over here so you can call this in over here, because there's definitely abundance and manifestations that are coming in, um, new prosperity and growth towards your spiritual self, your physical self. Like you're manifesting things in the 3D, because you've put in some work and some dedication, a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of effort. Okay, so with you being willing to let go of some things that were how you were keeping your guard up around your heart, you're no longer doing that, Libra. So now with releasing those things, you're making room for something new, right? You need to be honest with yourself about what is going on. What are you keeping from yourself? What are the barriers? Are there barriers that you're not addressing, barriers that you're not taking notice of? What needs to be let go? What is it about the situation? How are you not willing to acknowledge it? May be any pain is what I'm hearing. Any difficulties. This doesn't have to be bad though. Just because it's like, just be honest with yourself. That is what Spirit is asking for. Spirit is asking for you to be honest with yourself on all levels. You can't. You're the only one that you can't lie to, right? Very good. All right. Look. Come on, Spirit. So, coming up in the body space, you have deceit, right? As we just got done talking about honesty, and you also have blossoming abundance. I was just telling y'all, it's like letting go of this deceit, any deceitful people, any ways that you're lying to yourself. Before I even read that one, right? What are you being honest with yourself about the situation? As long as you're being honest and true with yourself and letting go of any lies you're telling yourself, any ways that you're not being truthful with yourself, any ways that you are hurting yourself. I don't know what this is, y'all, in his hands, but it's like we can't hold on to pain, and letting go of what is hurting you, any connections that were hurting you, any types of deceit. That is what's making room for this abundance. Okay, big Empress energy, come through, Empress. um then you have coming out for guidance. They miss you, reach out. Now, I'm gonna say this, coming up with this deceit card. If this is somebody that you let go of because you saw the red flags, look, he got on a red shirt. Look at all this red. If you saw the red flags, this is not a time to be taking anybody back that you have already let go of because of the way that they treated you or because they were deceitful. Yes, everybody can change, but be honest, okay? Make sure if you choose to take them back, everything can be healed, but just make sure that you're being honest with yourself about the entire situation, okay? Don't if they have not changed, you do not take them back. It's just that simple, because you have to move on. Whoever this deceitful person is, they had a real hold on your heart, and it may have taken a while for you to be able to overcome that. And Spirit is saying, don't call back any energy that hurt you, because you've grown and you've moved forward and you've moved past these things, and you're getting to a place where you're willing to open your heart back up and really allow new energy to come in and flow in. And that's what Spirit wants you to do. So they can reach out and you can reach out to them. But be honest with yourself. If you see something, Libra, that is not on the up and up, don't lie to yourself about it. Okay? Coming up in the spirit space, you have nature. This says this is a time to absorb the healing properties that nature has to offer. Your mind, body, and soul need nourishment. Energy, revitalization, and strength. Nature has much to offer, so take this time to connect and spend some quality time outdoors. It's a little cold in most places here in the northern hemisphere, right? No matter where you are. Um, so if you can't go outside in nature, like here in Southern California, it's warm enough during the day where I still go to the beach every week. but find a way to bring nature to you. You can have a plant like I have sunshine here. You can get flowers, bring nature in and beautify your space. Bring in little plants that you can sit by you. They also help to absorb energy, right? So you can use that to help heal you as well. Very therapeutic. They just said spending some time alone will also be very helpful for you. You just need to replenish. So you're letting go of not doing that. You just need to replenish, okay? Mind, body, and spirit. There are obstacles ahead. You'll get through this. So all of us are going through a period of releasing right now. All of us are going through a period of having to let some things go. It doesn't matter what sign you are. We're all facing these obstacles. It can be difficult for all of us, right? But this is about just acknowledging that. And that's not done yet, so you let it cook. It needs to sit. Sorry, y'all, real life tarot. Um, we're all going through obstacles, and it's difficult a lot of times to let things go. And it hurts because it's painful, but you will get over this too, right? So any challenges or obstacles that come up, you will be able to navigate them. But you're going to get through it. You're going to get through it. You may find ways to meditate, practice breathing exercises. There are a multitude of different things that you can do in order to kind of help yourself if you're feeling overwhelmed, is what they just said, right? Help yourself if you're feeling like it's more than you can handle, more than you can bear. And sometimes just spend some time by yourself and recharge and replenish and really see, talk to yourself and find an outlet also, is what I just heard. You have to find an outlet, a way to release, and don't hold on to any pent up emotions, okay? And stay out of your head, Libra. Don't be overthinking, right? Got to stay grounded. That's going into nature will help you to minimize the overthinking and overanalyzing, okay? And help you stay balanced, because y'all got to be balanced, child. All right. So let's go ahead and jump into the Celtic cross for y'all, Libra, and see what else the rest of 2021 has to offer y'all. Come through, spirit guides, ancestors, and angels. Look, I can't make this up. I said balance, right? First card to come out was the Six of Pentacles. Well, let me get the cards out here, right? Balance. Y'all got to stay balanced. Oh, y'all got some truth and clarity, wisdom and guidance. Look, I said something about spending some time alone. Come through, spirit. I receive this for y'all, Libra. All right. What is the vibe? What is the energy for my Libra people? Spirit, December 2021. Very good. Very good. Very good. Look, y'all got two cards of staying balanced, okay? So we got to make sure that we're definitely doing that, all right? That's y'all's word this month, balance, okay? So bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming. Uh-oh, not in that order. You have the Queen of Pentacles that is coming in. This is getting into nature. This is pampering yourself, nurturing yourself, spending some time with yourself, and also manifesting, calling in this abundance, right? Calling in these opportunities, these new beginnings that are happening for you. Spirit is definitely helping that to happen because you're leaving deceitful people in the past. We don't have time and we're not taking them with us, okay? So definitely nurturing and taking care of yourself. Building new foundations, stronger foundations within yourself. They're showing me again the heart chakra on this. So this is being open and receptive to receiving. That is also going to be one of your goals, okay, for this month. All right. Now, coming up in the heart of the matter, like I said, you have the Six of Pentacles that's coming in. And I'm also going to jump to, because this is the heart of the matter now. And the Two of Pentacles is the potential future outcome. So the outcome is balance. As long as you stay out of your head and listen to your heart and nurture yourself, take care of your emotions, and really just, I just heard have some fun too, right? So your outcome is like we're starting off making sure that we're focusing on balance today, right? And that's the same pattern that we want to maintain throughout the rest of the month. What's crossing you is you have clarity, the Ace of Swords. And remember, we talked about this as well. Be honest with yourself, be honest with others. Um, your honesty, what they just said is like your honesty is going to tip the scales in your favor, right? Because we have this Six of Pentacles right here. So make sure that you're living, coming from a place of integrity. Spirit is going to be sending you in messages and guidance and wisdom um, to help get you through, to help navigate. But again, you just need to make sure that you're coming from a place of integrity, being truthful with yourself, listening to yourself. If your body is telling you that it needs something, pay attention to that. Um, and really devote some time, effort, and energy into yourself. Okay. We have the Hermit that is coming in. Remember, we talked about spending some time with yourself. This is self-reflection as well. They're showing me this with this Ace of Swords that's coming in. This is getting very clear, very intentional about who you are, who you're trying to be. And you're not going to know it all overnight, but they want you to at least have a starting point. And that's the starting point is going to be honesty, right? Being honest with yourself, being honest with others. That is what they are calling you to do. Okay. Coming up in the recent past, you have the Lovers that is coming in. This may be a lover, it may be a Gemini that you are kind of like maybe trying to get over. Maybe this is the person who is deceitful. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It can be a friendship, of course. But maybe another air sign. Somebody who kind of gaslighted you is what they just said. Kind of had you thinking that things were real, but it really wasn't. So that's now what they're saying is, yeah, they'll tell you they miss you, and it's not that they don't. Spirit just wants you to use your discernment, okay? Don't don't ignore the red flags if somebody is trying to come back in at this time. Y'all know how people be for real, for real. They want to come back because Christmas and the holidays and stuff coming up. Don't fall for the okie doke, okay? We ain't got time for that. We are not doing that, okay? So if somebody tries to come back in, they better come back in with very clear and very honest intentions. Otherwise, they cut. Like, that's it. Okay. Coming up in your thoughts, you have the King of Cups. Look, it may be a water sign who's on your mind, right? It may be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But this is also about attending to your own needs and taking care of yourself. Make sure you're nurturing yourself, making sure that you're being patient with yourself. And again, tapping in with your higher self, with your intuition, and really listening to what your body needs. And if you're not drinking enough water, make sure you're doing that as well. Okay. Another good way to get grounded is to take a bath. And also, you can meditate while you're in the tub. You can meditate while you're in the shower. Um, so make sure so just keep that in mind as another way. Thank you, spin my ears ringing, that you can actually keep yourself grounded. Okay. You got the Page of Pentacles. This is how you're showing up. This is like new beginnings, you're wanting to step into a new version of you. Peacocks may be important to you, but this is building financial security, stability. This is good news coming in about your finances, right? About your money. Reciprocity, right? You're not spending too much, you're not overspending, you're not underspending, not holding on to your money so tight that you're afraid, you're fearful, because that means you think you ain't gonna get any more. So just be mindful to continue to stay in youthful energy as well. Remember, we talked about having fun. They're actually giving me like Page of Wands energy on this. Like, have fun, do something spontaneous, do something that just makes you feel good. Because it's like you may be focused a lot on finances, which most of us may be right now, right? But with the holidays coming up, if you celebrate the holiday. So just continue to do something fun. And take care of yourself. Okay. Coming up in the near future, you have the Queen of Wands that is coming in. This is using your child. I had to look. Wait a minute. This is using your intuition, but being like standing in your power as well. Some of y'all might get a dog for Christmas. I don't know. That's what just what Spirit said. But this is just standing in your power, knowing who you are, knowing your worth, um, and really just, if you have to assert yourself and put up some boundaries, make sure that you stand on them. Okay, Libra, make sure you're standing on your boundaries, so that because if anyone new comes in, because they're bringing me back to this deceitful card. Um, Make sure that when you put your boundaries in place, you keep them there. That is something you don't want to let somebody walk over your boundaries, or ignore your boundaries, or you ignore them, um, because that diminishes your power, diminishes your light. Sun, y'all, real life tarot. Um, Coming up in the environment, you have the death card that is coming in. Um, this is transformation. This is real life tarot. This is endings and beginnings. This is a new you. Look, I know people say that all the time, but new year, new me, right? So that's definitely what we're working towards on this death card. Endings, make room for new beginnings. That's it. So don't fear the death card. If this is a relationship that you've had to let go of, it's simply because every relationship is not meant to move forward to you. And deceit and dishonesty, and even relationship with yourself, okay, that cannot move forward. It's time to step out of any of that type of energy, because that's not where we at, and that ain't what we're trying to do, okay? Coming up in your hopes and fears, you have the Ten of Wands that is coming in. This is putting down burdens and responsibilities and weight that you don't need to carry. Um, this is like the end. This is also finding your power and your strength. And this is also showing me boundaries on this card as well. Um, it's just like it's time to step through this portal. It's time, because you have this right after the death card. So it's like it's time to step through this portal with the wisdom that you've gained, with everything that you have been through. You have the Hermit to the Page of Wands to the Ten of Wands that is coming up. And it's like you're finding your light in the darkness, and you may be going through like a dark night of the soul, is what they just said. But just know how resilient you are. Know how powerful you are. Yes, you have the strength to carry all these wands, but that don't mean that you have to. It's time we putting some of those down, so that we can move forward unhindered, uninhibited, and not carrying unnecessary weight, right? I don't look at the Ten of Wands as a bad card. This is, to me, is saying, you know what? I know where I've been, and these are the weights that I've carried, but I'm willing to put them down so that I can move forward. Okay? And then Two of Pentacles, as I look down, it was 0202 on the timer. Synchronicities, right? So this is balance. This is knowing that you are like, success is imminent. Success is on the horizon. But this is about not giving up hope, is what they're showing me on this, with this rainbow that is showing up there. And also, like, they're showing me, giving me like Three of Wands energy on this, waiting on your ships to come in, and knowing it's not going to be long, but choosing to let one of these pentacles, if you take this away, guess what? You have an ace. So that's still a new beginning. So trust in the new beginnings that Spirit is bringing forward. And don't be afraid of any changes that are happening. And again, if you had to let go of a particular relationship, or of the relationship that you have with yourself, it was time for that. It was time for that, because it's time for you to step into new energy. Okay? Definitely transformation. They're bringing me to these butterflies that are on this card, on this nature card, right? All the butterflies, it's time to go into the cocoon, and then you may not come out and as the butterfly until your season, right? Because you may have just gone in, because we're not that far out of Libra season, right? So understand that growth is a process. It's not going to happen overnight. So be patient with yourself as well. Give yourself some time. It's not going to happen all overnight. Make a plan, and then start to move forward accordingly, right? Very good, Libra. So now we're going to see how Spirit is helping and guiding Libra, and what Spirit is helping you with, okay? How is Spirit helping Libra? How is Spirit helping Libra? Look, you got some ancestors. Show up and show out, ancestors now. Very good. Come, look, spirit ain't playing with y'all. Nope. Nope. All right. Well, this is what spirit is helping you with. Okay. We had this one, this one. All right. Here we go, Libra. So, how spirit is helping you. You have the ancestors that are showing up, helping you this month and helping to move you forward. Come through, ancestors, now. Your ancestors have heard your prayers and questions. The time has come for you to receive signs, dreams, and messages from those within your lineage who wish to pass down valuable wisdom to you. You are surrounded by those you love and support you, who love and support you. You are not alone. You're never alone. They are always around you. So your ancestors are coming in to help you remove these barriers from your heart. They're helping to bring in abundance. They're helping to bring in wisdom. They're also helping you to nurture yourself. They're bringing in wishes, wish fulfillment. Like you have, this is like the abundance that we talked about, right? Oh, these cards actually have similar colors. They're helping your wishes to come true. This is, of course, this is like a positive endings that are happening with the death card, right? We have positive endings, good health, happy family, financial freedom, growth, and renewal, right? Everything we've been talking about right now. But it's because you've done a lot of work. You put a lot of work in time and dedication into yourself. Growth and healing is not easy, y'all. It is a process. So celebrate and be happy about that as well, because you've done a lot of work and spirit is definitely coming in to say, yes, we recognize and we see that. Okay, come on, spirit. You have dead ends that's coming in. The time has come to let go. This is an omen that something has to come to an end. It could be a job, goal, relationship, the end of a cycle. And that's what we've been talking about, of course, with this death card. If it's a relationship, it's time to let it go, because everybody just can't grow forward with you, right? You have to sometimes grow by yourself. And it's hard. It's sometimes hard to let those things go. But it's about starting a new cycle. And when you refuse to let go, it just makes things harder for you. So spirit is saying, don't be afraid. These changes need to happen. Acceptance will bring abundance. Okay, that's what I just heard. You have reconciliation that is coming in. This says forgiveness, emotional healing, and a return of former connections is on the way. You have options to accept or reject the offer. Remember, we talked about that in the very beginning. Do not ignore the red flags. And spirit is coming in to say, we really need you to pay attention, because this decision is yours. If you decide to accept someone back from the past, just know what you're getting yourself into. Expect apologies, explanations, and sincerity. Letting go of grudges helps the healing process. Openness, honesty, and gentleness will help. Look, this is the reading. Balance and honesty. Honesty with yourself and others, right? This is what you're being called to do, step into, and recognize, okay? And then look, spirits bringing in a soulmate. This is an omen to confirm that a new soulmate has arrived or is on its way. Remember, we were just talking about, Libra, when you let go of something that was detrimental to you, that was toxic to you, that was not benefiting you, you make room for something new. So even if you had to let go of a potentially deceitful person, or even deceit within yourself, with you letting go and not being in that type of energy anymore, it's bringing room in for a soulmate. Um, this is sharing trust, experiences, and teachings with each other. And it's going to be like a different type of connection. You've connected through past lives. You're going to have a strong bond. You're going to understand each other. You're going to almost recognize each other on sight. Okay. And that is what spirit is bringing in. Very good. Wish fulfillment. Putting an end to things that are dead, done, and over with. Things that you don't really need to move forward anyway. So, very good, Libra. This is going to be a fantastic December, a December to remember. Okay? So, we are going to get our final word of guidance. see if there's anything else that Spirit wants us to know that we didn't talk about, or that we didn't talk about in the reading. Okay? Very good, Libra. Just be honest with yourself, especially with this new moon in Sagittarius that's coming up on the 4th. In 3 days, it's coming up. So setting clear intentions as well during that time. All right. All right, Spirit. Final word of guidance for my Libra people. What do they need to know, Spirit? Final word of guidance for Libra. Very good. Let's see what it is. Y'all know I'm going to read out the book. Oh, come on, Spirit. Angels of the 4 directions. Look, let me see what this says for y'all. Hold on. I feel some power in that card. Very good. Very good. I knew that was back there. Page 164. All right, let's go. This is a beautiful card. Definitely, look, ancestor, angel, and angelic support coming in. Uriel, Raphael, Michael, and Gabriel. The light of an angel reaches out in every direction. Upright or reversed, this indicates a powerful connection taking place at this time. The upright position reveals the dynamic presence of archangels Uriel and Raphael. Uriel, the angel of the north, is a source of immensely valuable inspiration. If you're working on a creative project, or if you just need some new ideas or on some old issues, Uriel is ready and willing to help. This angel connects you to the universal energy and Akashic information that exists all around you. So call on Uriel to leave any dark confusion behind and bring the insight you require at this time. This fire of God will certainly light up your life. The next messenger in this upright card is Raphael, the angel of the east. This wonderful angel supports you with matters of love, healing, children, and relationships. So invite his presence to help resolve your love and relationship issues and to bring the physical healing you desire. The energy of this angel is so powerful, he is often called the miracle worker. When you receive this card upright, you know that it's time to open your heart and your life to Raphael's loving assistance. The miracle you seek is closer than you think. Look, can't make it up. This one has Archangel Chamuel on here, and this one has this one is Archangel Raphael, but I'm just saying. So it came up in the upright. So Spirit told me I only need to read those two. Your affirmation: I invite the power and wonderful energy of Archangel Raphael. I ask for help and healing concerning, and insert said person's name, and I give thanks. All right. Very good. So just use your discernment, okay, Libra, and you got this. You're opening up your heart chakra, letting go of anybody who is deceitful, doing some inner work. You got ancestor support, angelic support. You're going to be just fine. Very good. Bringing very beautiful energy into 2022. Y'all, I want y'all to have a fantastic week. And I am sending love, light, and healing energy. And I will see y'all next time. All right. Bye, Libra. What is going on, Aquarius? ToShae B336 Tarot here. How are y'all doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Of course, with the sage, y'all, setting the intention to cleanse, remove, protect, and purify our space, our energy, the cards, and our auric fields of any and all negativity, negative energy, low vibrational energy, sent intentionally or unintentionally from those known and unknown, including ourselves, right? Very good, Aquarius. How are you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Coming in with your December 2021 Vibe and Energy forecast. We finishing the year out with a bang, y'all. We are finishing another beautiful year. So we're going to see what Spirit has to say for us to close out this final year of 2021, or final month of 2021. We're going to start with our meditation, then we'll jump into the cards, and then we'll go from there, right? Let Spirit speak, all right? All right, Aquarius, let's go. Let's jump in with spirit guides, ancestors, and angels of the highest and purest light vibration and energy. As we're getting the oracle cards out here, y'all know that this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading. So take what resonates and leave what does not, all right? Because that'll be for somebody else. Because every message doesn't apply, right? And you can use this for your sun, your moon, your rising, or your Venus, any part of your chart you know. You can watch on behalf of somebody else, whatever feels right to you. Whenever you find this message was meant to find you. And you don't have to just have this sign in your chart in order to receive a message, because there's always a message in the message, right? For anybody who needs it. So if you find something resonates for you, very good. Apply it to your life, however it fits for you. Okay? Very good, y'all. Very good. So, of course, we're starting out with our mind, body, and spirit oracle cards. Then we'll jump into the Celtic cross. And then we're adding in. I'm going to give us some how spirit is helping us guidance. And then we'll do the final word of wisdom and guidance as well. Okay? Very good, Aquarius. So let's see what we got going on for y'all. Come through, Spirit. Look, I can leave it. It came out face up, so I got to leave it. Charting a new path. Look, the number 12, the number 21 keeps showing up for me. Well, the number 21. So the number 21 may be important to you. I don't know. That's what Spirit just got done. Or that's a number that Spirit keeps showing me. So I've been getting that number for the past couple of days. So what is the vibe? What is the energy for Aquarius, Spirit? Look, everything. I'm not going to keep that one. Yep, they said we're going to come here for our guidance cards. All right. Real life tarot over here, y'all. Look, it's real life over here. But guess what? For those of y'all who are watching these videos now, I am sitting in my dining room. This is the apartment that I'm in now, but my house is coming, right? I'll be buying a house soon, so truly grateful. So yeah, it be real life over here. You gonna hear my family in the background, but I still got to get this word out. You still got to receive this message, okay? Real life intuitive tarot. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead. Y'all ready? Are we ready to do this? Let's do this. Let's see what we got. So coming up in the head space. Oh, and I can't remember if I even told y'all what they told me. Before we even get started, before I look at it in any of these cards, I probably didn't say this. But in the meditation, what they talked to me about was clearing up any loose ends and preparing to step into your solar return. Preparing for new beginnings to come in and facing feelings and thoughts and emotions that you have repressed and haven't dealt with, because we don't want to take it into the new year either, as we step into 2022, but we want you to get yourself in order, get your life in order, right, before you step into your solar return. Okay, now let's go Aquarius. So we have honor your feelings, Archangel Hanael. Thank you, Hanael, for supporting me as I honor my emotions. Got to tap in, y'all. Aquarius, y'all, look, I know that y'all are the kings and queens of detachment. I don't know, son. You'll have to wait just a second. I know that y'all are the kings and queens of detachment, but guess what? You have to honor your feelings. You have to tap in. And Spirit is encouraging you to do this. And look, especially around the full moon, I'm going to say full moon because they're showing me like really significantly the moon on here, okay? You got to tap in with your emotions. You have to start talking about how you feel. Even if you're just talking to yourself, it is so important to really start tapping in with your emotions, okay? Look, resistance coming in. Of course, you have resistance coming in The energy of resistance is present. The energy of resisting your emotions, to acknowledge them and really deal with them and trying to repress them. Look, I am a Leo North Node, which means I'm a what? Aquarius South Node. So I know all about plus I'm a Capricorn moon. So I know all about detaching from your emotions and not wanting to deal and just to go with the flow and kind of sit back. But that's not what you're being called to do. Okay. Carefully assess the situation. This is an omen to signify that you or someone else is resisting change or an offer for something. Different than stubbornness, displaying resistance is a way of saying no to something for not being ready or in agreement to what is being proposed. You can say no. If it's something that you don't want to do, something you ain't feeling, then cool, that is absolutely fine. But don't resist listening to yourself and what you feel and really listening to and processing your emotions, okay? We got to really start thinking about that because we got some stuff to clear up. So, what is coming up in the body space? We have the temple path. Um, what I'm getting on this, knowing your body is your temple. All right, your body is your temple. So make sure you are nurturing. They're showing me the Empress on this. Make sure that you are nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself. Um, and they also, this is, I don't know, educating yourself is what they also just said to me on this card. Um, Learning about yourself, learning about what lights you up, what makes you shine, what makes you happy, and also they're also encouraging you to learn more about spirit as well, like your spirit, but also your connection to spirit as well. Okay. Come on. This card came out for another sign. You have a soulmate that's coming in. Look, the temple path with the soulmate. This is an omen to confirm that a new soulmate has arrived or is on its way. Soulmates are part of our soul group. It could be a lover, friend, mentor, a child, anything, someone who you can trust and build a relationship with, someone who understands you, someone who gets you, someone who is going to walk the path with you, right? Who is going to be there with you to on the next step of your journey, is what they are saying. Someone who's going to provide you hope and provide you wisdom, provide you guidance as well. So some of you definitely may be having a mentor that is coming in. And there may be some resistance in the beginning simply because you may not want to trust this person right off, because you're going to be what the way they're showing it to me is like you're not going to immediately trust the connection. So this is why spirit is saying trust your feelings. What do you feel? Not what your mind is telling you about a new connection that is coming in. How do you truly feel about this person or that is going to be introduced into your life? And again, it's going to be a change because you're not going to, it's like going to be a magnetic kind of attraction, and you're not going to understand it, and the person, whoever this is that's coming in, they ain't going to understand it either. But it's like y'all will learn together, y'all will walk this path together, because it's definitely somebody whose spirit is sending your way. Okay. Very good. Coming in with self-love in the spirit space. Your spirit needs some nurturing love. Look, we just got done talking about that on this temple path card, right? This card says, now is the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. Come on, spirit. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your body, mind, and soul. Look, all of us we have to nurture every part of ourselves. All three. Look, they're bringing up the Trinity number again, the number 3. Nurture yourself, the number of the Empress. Take care of yourself, take care of your body, but make sure that if you need to make sure you're feeding your soul, right? Um, Meditating, spending time with spirit. Remember your connection to spirit. Don't resist this. This is actually going to help you to move forward successfully and into the next chapter of your life. So don't it's like you have to nurture all the parts of yourself. Take care of your body. You may need to exercise more. You may need to walk more. add some light, not a doctor. So this is not medical advice. Consult with your physician before you start any new exercise routines, anything like that. This is about the energy, okay? This is helping to move the energy around within you. If you felt stuck, stagnant, um, you can do something as long as it's okay with your physician if you to add something new just to help. You may need to do an energy treatment like a Reiki treatment to help remove any stagnant energy as well. Be very helpful to you. Pouring into yourself, knowing that you are the ever unfolding rose, right? You are the ever unfolding rose. Make sure that you, if you need to seek therapy, counseling to get rid of some emotions, remember tying up loose ends. Thank you, Spirit. Um, Tying up loose ends so that you can release what is no longer serving you and make room for something new to fit right in place right there. Okay. You have competition that is coming up with this card. This says friendly competition can make work or projects more fun. Petty competition can create enemies out of friends. This is an omen that those around you are competing with you. Protect what you have. Watch your ego. Be fair. Look, I have a thing. If you ain't got at least one hater, you ain't doing something right. No one is, not everybody is going to like you. And guess what? That's okay. It is not meant for everybody to like you. It is about you liking yourself. And I really feel, and my thing is, the only person you should be in competition with is yourself. You should always want to be 1% better than you were the day before, be greater than you were the day before. So we ain't got time to be competing with people. We are only competing with ourselves and inspiring ourselves to be better and do better. Um, so just remember that. Make a commitment to yourself that the only person you're competing with is you, so that you can see yourself grow. You can see yourself be better than you were the day before. That should be the goal every day. To be better than you were the day before. Even if it's something small, right? Um, Even if it's something small. Like I started doing 5 push-ups a day when I started doing push-ups, and every day I do my 5 push-ups. I am so happy and so grateful. And every day I do my 25 squats. I'm so happy and so grateful because I remember when I wasn't doing none, right? So anything new that you implement, Aquarius, be proud of yourself for doing that. Okay? All right. Very good, very good. So let's go ahead, Spirit. Yes. Okay, come on. Look at y'all showing up in your reading out off the rip. Very good, Aquarius. Very good. So, come through, Spirit. I thought I had dropped a card, y'all. Um, what is the vibe? Uh-oh. They said that goes right there. Okay. What is the energy for the rest of the December month for very good. I love that in the deep past. In the deep past. Look, she came on out. Big Empress energy. Remember, we talked about that. Big Empress energy for y'all. Nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself, right? Thank you, Spirit. Truly grateful. Completing cycle. Look, that's that resistance coming in. Come through, Spirit. This is this is beautiful, y'all. Mm. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and jump in. I can see it already. You got some success and some positivity coming in. But what you don't see coming, standing in your power. Look at the Emperor coming through, y'all. This is stability. This is order. This is knowing, like, this is also balance. And you know why it's balanced? And I'm going to go ahead and jump to it because I'm going to, right? Because you have the Empress and the Emperor. This is divine union. This is divine masculine. This is divine feminine. This is the pair. This is the ultimate pair, right? And guess what? We have this right next to the soulmate card. So whoever this is that is coming in, they're going to provide you balance. It's almost, you don't need anyone else. So this is not for everybody. This is, of course, if you're not in a relationship and you may be setting some intentions around calling in a divine union partner, or a soulmate, right? This is going to be this message, the equal to whichever one of these energies you resonate with, not gender specific. So if you are the divine masculine, then the divine feminine is coming, or vice versa. But it's someone who is going to be your equal. Um, you're equal and provide balance. For those of you who are not calling in a soulmate, this is balance within yourself, y'all. This is beautiful, Aquarius. This is partnership. This is higher. Look, and then on top of that, what you have coming up in hopes and fears, you have the high priestess. And this is so it's like you are creating this environment and balancing yourself, balancing your energy. And this is a cause to be like happy and excited. Um, because you're pouring into yourself, you're loving yourself, you're nurturing yourself. Very good, Aquarius. This is amazing, right? Very good. Emperor and Empress right there. Come through, Spirit. Oh, I know what we talked about it on. It was on this card when I was talking about the Empress, because I was like, they giving me big Empress energy. And look, she showed up. Thank you, Spirit. Truly grateful. You're showing up though as the King of Swords. Very clear, very concise, very to the point. You know what you're trying to accomplish. You're being very logical, using your discernment. Remember, we talked about also honoring your feelings. Now, being in this energy, you're not so much working with your feelings. So this is where you are right now. But we trying to scoot you on over to this Empress energy, right? Which is coming up and actually nurturing yourself and tapping into your emotions, right? Tapping into your intuition as well with this high priestess that is coming up. Okay. What is crossing you is the Three of Cups. Don't hold back from celebrating or socializing, Aquarius. Y'all are the sign of socializing. Like, y'all have to do this. This is what y'all are, like social butterflies, right? You want to always be in the know and be around and doing. But remember, there's a time for that. There's a time for that, and there's a time to rest and be still, okay? So don't be afraid or don't try to hold yourself back from having a good time, but also just remember to make sure you're devoting as much time to yourself, okay? What is coming up in your deep past? You have the Five of Pentacles. This is releasing any mindsets or ideas about yourself that you can't be successful. You're not going to be able to make it. Scarcity and lack mentality is also what they're saying. You're no longer living in this energy. Remember I said tying up loose ends and getting prepared to step into your solar return? And we want to step into that with this just where it's at in the deep past, right? Way down here where we're not even concerned with this anymore. We're not in this type of energy. I love to see that right there. Okay. Let's keep that in the past. You have the Empress that is coming up in the recent past. This is they're showing me taking a chance on yourself and nurturing yourself. My ear is ringing. Taking a chance on yourself to be dynamic and unique. And also, y'all, Venus is going retrograde on the 19th of December. Um, so be very mindful that this is also a time where you're going to have to really sit down and get very clear about your boundaries, your values, and what's important to you, what means the most to you. That is the time period that is coming up. So you may be trying to, you can look, this is resistance, right? This is what they're showing me. The story they're showing me is like, you're going to resist tapping into your feelings and into your emotions, but it's necessary, right? At this time, it is necessary, Aquarius, for you to not be as logical and to be more emotional. And don't try to hold on so tightly to your emotions. You have to express them. Okay? Coming up in your thoughts. Look, resistance again, Ten of Swords. This is actually what they're showing me is tying up loose ends. Thank you, Spirit. Tying up loose ends, because it's like it's time. It's almost time to step into a new chapter. It's time to move forward. It's time to whatever has happened over the course of this last year, or any other obstacles or challenges that may come up. It's time to move forward from it. We can't hold on to it. The new start to the new chapter is inevitable. And I'm gonna jump to this card because they're telling me to jump, right? You're being called to action. It's a wake up call. This is a wake up. Like spirit is like, hello, come on. We trying to show you something over here. Message. Um, and you're being called to make better decisions as well. Ancestral support coming in. Um, it's time to be fair with yourself, to be honest with yourself, and don't resist these changes that are happening. Okay, you can't, because change is inevitable. Change is going to happen whether we want it to or not. It's about how you respond and react to the change that makes the difference, right? Because you're showing up as the Two of Pentacles. So what they're saying is it's all about balance. It's all about maintaining um, all the energies and using all the energies to help you navigate and help you move forward. We all have both. We all have divine masculine and divine feminine. We all have to, but it's about us learning our bodies. When you honor your feelings, when you really listen to what your body is telling you, or what your higher self, your intuition, come through with the high priestess, right? When you really listen to what your intuition and your body is telling you to do, it will help to guide you, to let you know, is this a time where I need to be receptive, or is this a time where I really need to take action, right? Because you have both. The emperor takes action. He's about order. He's about structure. He's about moving, right? Divine masculine energy. Then you have the opposite, the empress. She's about being receptive. She's about being still. She's about being nurturing. She's always gonna, it's always a match. You understand? So it's about learning which cycle that you're in and trying to stay in flow with that, and not resisting when it's time to move into a different type of energy. I hope that makes sense to y'all. But we all do. We all shift back and forth. As an example, me working, when I'm at work doing my 9 to 5, I'm in my masculine energy, even though I'm just like this. I was at work today, right before I recorded this reading, but I'm in my masculine energy then, because I'm doing. But when I'm reading these tarot cards, right, and recording these videos, I'm actually in my feminine energy, my high priestess energy, high priestess ToShae, right? Um, I might keep that. I don't know. I'm thinking about it anyway. So it's about learning yourself and learning the cycles that you're in is what spirit is showing me, and trying to, I'm sorry, I was long with it, but I was trying to get a message out there. Knowing which cycle you're in, and not being resistant to moving into the next cycle, the next. And it's not like, this is not always a yearly event. This is like a month to month. This is most typically, I would say, you spend, and it's also the astrology comes into it, y'all. So it's a lot. But again, this is about learning yourself. Remember, we talked about educating yourself and learning more about spirit and your spiritual connections. You can start learning and teaching yourself how the different energies. Another key example, Neptune, as I'm recording this video today, Neptune went direct in the sign of Sagittarius. And when you start paying attention and really feeling, understanding your body, you will start to see how the energy affects you. And when Neptune went direct today, it was like this sense of clarity, that it was like you didn't even realize you were in the fog until it's just like, oh my gosh, like where I been? Where did this clarity come from? Because it kind of like smacked you in the head, right? So, but this is how you start learning your body. And if you start paying attention to the planets and the transits, and your birth chart, and how things fall, these are things that you can start studying. So you have to sit and see what calls to you. Astrology may not be your thing, but it may be. The moon cycles may be something that interests you. So any number of things that you could be potentially interested in, that can teach you about yourself. Okay. Oh, wrong card. You have the Chariot that is coming up in the near future. This is as above, so below. This is being balanced as well. This is what they're showing me. Yes, it's success. The Chariot is definitely success, but this is more successful balance of your masculine and feminine, right? Because if you look on here, there are two sphinxes on this card, and it's balancing masculine and feminine, and knowing how to successfully navigate. You may also be moving. The Chariot is about movement. So you may be moving some, maybe getting, maybe pay attention to your car. Okay, is what I just heard. Like, pay attention to your car. Just make sure that you've checked all the fluids, the oil, the tires, all that good stuff. Okay, you may be purchasing a car if that is something that you have been trying to do. Okay, we talked about the Judgment card. The High Priestess is inner knowing. She is still, she is receptive, she listens, and she is your intuition, right? She is your wisdom, your guidance, and she observes. She knows when to be still. She knows, and she is, for me, the way I always think about the High Priestess is, or you're in my intuition, I listen within and then I move without. I listen within, I move without. Okay. So just depends on the energy that you're in. But that answer is always the same. You listen to your body, yourself, your soul within, and then you move without. Not vice versa, if that makes sense to y'all. So this is your receptive energy. This is your knowing. This is your intuition. This is trusting your guidance. Okay. It's going to be very helpful for you. And when you do that, right? You have the Eight of Wands that's coming in the potential future outcome. This is quick action happening, quick thing, like things taking place like really, really fast. And this is also calling in connections, and because the Eight of Wands is also a card of community. So this is calling in like successful partnerships. Look, that's this soulmate coming in like faster than you could ever believe, right? But this, as long as you stay balanced, and again, um, you definitely got somebody that's coming in, and it's going to be a victory and a celebration, right? Very good, Aquarius. Very good. All right. We are going to see how Spirit is helping Aquarius, and then we will get our final word of guidance. All right. So come through, Spirit. How is Spirit helping Aquarius? How is Spirit helping Aquarius? Ooh. Anything else? Anything else? All right, here we go, y'all. So we had this one. It don't really matter how they come out, but anyway. So first card you have come out. This situation is unhealthy. So again, tying up loose ends. They're taking me back to this Ten of Swords. So any toxicity, any unhealthy connections, we're letting that go. That, look, think of it as these toxic, like the toxicity are these swords right here. This is all the swords, and it's like, yeah, no, we done pulled them out. We are not taking them with us into our next cycle. Okay, we're not doing that. So just pay attention, use your discernment, um, listen to your intuition, and any unhealthy patterns of behavior with yourself. They're bringing me back to like this Five of Pentacles. We talked about that as well. We have to let those things go so we can move forward. We have what you have been through can only make you stronger. The worst is over. We know it is. Like, they keep bringing me back to this Ten of Swords, right? The worst is over. You didn't even, Spirit, you didn't even have to pull these swords out of your back. Spirit did it for you, okay? Because see how they are risen above you. You laying there dead on the ground, almost feel like you dead on the ground, but you are being resurrected, right? You are being reborn. You are having transformation that is happening. Spirit is supporting you. Spirit is guiding you and leading you. Okay, Aquarius? So get out of your head. Don't overanalyze, and don't be afraid to step into this new chapter, because the worst of it is over. Come through, Spirit. Pay attention to the words and actions of others. What they're showing me is, remember we talked about, it may not be easy to immediately trust any new people who come into your life, but pay attention to their words and their actions, not just one or the other. And use your discernment. This is where your intuition is going to come in, right? This is where your intuition is going to step in and say, is that a flag? I don't know about that. Or play, and also listen with more than your ears. Listen with your eyes, listen with your ears, listen with your third eye, listen with your heart, right? So listen with more than just your ears. And pay attention to actions as well as words. And if they don't match up and they don't align, then guess what? That's a no. It's going to be a no. It's going to be a no. We're not ignoring red flags, okay? We're not doing that. Come through, Spirit. Keeping positive thoughts will have an amazing impact on the outcome. Absolutely. Practice positivity every day. Spirit is helping you to do this and helping you with this. The Spirit is wanting you to say affirmations to yourself. Make sure you're speaking life into yourself every day so that you can maintain your vibrancy and your joy and your optimism. The more show, and also showing gratitude, because the more that you do that, the quicker your manifestations are going to come in, the quicker you will heal any hurts that you have. So make sure you're speaking positivity into yourself all the time, okay? I speak affirmations to myself all day. I am worthy. I am enough. I am beautiful. I am abundant. I am guided, guarded, and protected every day and in every possible way. So you can come up with your own affirmations. You can get an app. I have an app that sends affirmation reminders, right? So definitely do that. Definitely make sure you're speaking positivity into yourself. All right. And Spirit is going to encourage you to do that. Anytime you feel like your mind is going all over the place, or you're overthinking or overanalyzing, say an affirmation. Doesn't matter what it is. You can say, I am worthy. If you say it 100 times a day, there's nothing wrong with that, because that's positive energy. That's you inviting positive energy back to you because you're speaking positive energy to the universe. Okay, very good. All right, y'all. So, final word of guidance, final word of wisdom. Anything we did not talk about in the reading, oh, thank you, Spirit, or anything else that Spirit wants you to know. Okay? Let's see what we got. Come through, Spirit. What is the final word of guidance? Come on, Spirit. Look, it didn't take for my Aquarius people. Let me finish saying that. Let me find this up. Here it is. Look, thank you, Spirit. All right, final word of guidance for Aquarius. I hope that focuses for y'all. Okay. Your spirit mentors. Wait a minute, y'all. We were talking about a mentor coming in on the soulmate card. Come on, Spirit. Your spirit mentors. A woman in spirit floats over a peaceful stream, her light reflecting in the water, reminding you of the ever-present power of spirit in your life. Unending inspiration and support are available through the loving entities in the spirit realm. When the card is upright, it harkens the presence of a spirit friend or family member, or possibly someone you knew on a professional level. Wait, y'all, I gotta turn the page. Do not put limits on the knowledge these entities can bring. In the spirit world, they can access all the information of the Akashic records. From the eternal past to the infinite future, all the wisdom you could ever need can be accessed either through your higher self or through these spirit loved ones all around you. High Priestess sitting over there, right? Inner knowing. This card is telling you there's something going on in your life that could use the advice of spirit. Perhaps a beloved family doctor from the other side is helping you heal. Perhaps a friend in spirit can give guidance concerning a relationship issue at this time. Ask for the information you need and be open to receiving it in a myriad of unexpected ways. Your affirmation: I open up to all the loving, helpful spirits around me. I invite their guidance and I am thankful, right? Whenever I get ready to read, I always set the intention to connect with my ancestors, spirit guides, ancestors, angels. Y'all hear me say that even when I'm reading cards. So remember, you are protected. You have assistance. You have support. Tap in with your emotions, your intuition, right? Because that is how you are going to connect and get any advice that you need. All right, Aquarius. Very good. Beautiful reading. Beautiful reading. I hope that this was helpful for y'all. Y'all, again, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe so that we can get these messages out to everybody. And until next time, y'all, sending you love, light, and healing energy. All right. Bye, y'all.